In the beginning, there was Mega Man, and it was good. Each game had a plot, but you probably weren't paying attention to them, but that's okay. And there was Mega Man X, and it too was good, but as that series went on, the plot started to push its way to the forefront. It kind of felt strange, but the gameplay was still good, if you can overlook that Guns N' Roses nonsense. And then there was Mega Man Zero, which took the desire for a more cohesive narrative and just did it better. Made the whole thing make more sense while significantly deepening the actual gameplay to include a vast array of cyber elf upgrades. Unfortunately, is also tough as nails and pretty darn long compared to its predecessors. And there were 4 of them. They all made many references to the ones that came before. If only there was a convenient way to obtain them all at the same time, preferably on a DS cart. Well, here you go. I already covered the first Mega Man Zero, and the other 3 follow in suit. It's the bastard hybrid of Mega Man X and some RPG mechanics with a resistance full of NPCs to help out, and mission-based gameplay that, depending on the version, may or may not pray for your death. But you knew that. What sets this DS version apart is a new Easy mode, which, rather like Mega Man 9 and 10, plants blocks over some sections of spikes for your safety while soldering all 4 games together into one constant narrative. It's an interesting idea, and if the concept of such a concession makes you throw up in your mouth a little bit, you're free to leave it untouched and just play direct, faithful ports of all 4 games instead. But we've got some sandwiches ready though, because compared to your garden variety Mega Man, these are a bit on the long side. Notice I haven't said much about the plot, and after having been called for spoilers in my review of the first game of the quadrilogy, it leaves me effectively no way to discuss any of the rest of them. Suffice to say, the more you've studied up on the Mega Man mythos, the more callbacks you'll pick up. Though the Zero series is an acquired taste, this DS collection seems to be, by leaps and bounds, the most effective way of acquiring it. And not just because it's a darn sight cheaper than tracking down all the original games. Sure, it doesn't really do jack with the bottom screen, save for display some nice collectible wallpaper every now and again. Beat the various modes, and not only can you unlock some character data cards, but the e-reader cards that can be used to enhance the 3rd outing in the series. Because, as we've asked time and again, who the heck had an e-reader?